Skylar, it's been 1 year since I've moved to LA and I'm still not popular. Please help me.
No problem.
Hi everyone, this is Kalin. This is Skylar, my friend, and she'll be doing makeup on me today.
I am so excited. I love doing makeup on all my friends.
Yes! Yeah, she's like one of the best, you know, makeup people that I've met. I always like her eye makeup, so I don't know what she's gonna do today, but I'm excited.
It's something that I've seen that's trending a lot on like TikTok and Instagram. It has been for like the past couple of months. And it's also not something that I've ever seen you do, or like a style that I've seen you do, so that's why I'm really excited to be like, I think it's gonna look really, really good. Because of the like type or the amount of foundation that I'm putting on you, some people choose primer. I choose to use a setting spray as a primer just because it does kind of the same job.
I feel like I'm in a factory.
I was gonna say spa, but factory can work too. This is the dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury, I think Hollywood Flawless filter.
So this is e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. It's not foundation?
No, it's a tinted highlighter basically. It's gonna give that like lit from within type of like glass skin type of sheen.
That's interesting. Japan's also trending with dewy looks.
That's something that I feel like a lot of Western beauty influencers are starting to do now, is that dewy natural looking skin, because before that was absolutely not the trend. I can buy foundation. It's harder to get perfect skin, you know what I mean?
That is so true. The rich people don't have layers of foundation because they have a $6,000 skincare routine.
Exactly. You have beautiful skin, by the way. This is like, I already can tell this is gonna be like really, really fun. Your skin is perfect. Actually, I would honestly kind of recommend that you get this product, like, because this is like your exact skin tone. I can't really use this all over because I'm pale, but this is way more of like your natural even skin tone. So now we're gonna go with eye primer. This is eyeshadow primer. This is by Milani. It's not necessarily like my favorite. Eyelid primer is really good at like preventing your eyeshadow from creasing.
What's your favorite makeup brand?
Ooh, my favorite makeup brand right now is ColourPop.
Oh, ColourPop, very popular. But you can't really buy it here, can you?
No,
online?
it's Ulta. Actually, this is ColourPop, the thing that I sprayed on you earlier. ColourPop kind of matches that middle where it's affordable and yet their finger on the pulse of like what like teens and younger people actually want to put on their face. The only downside of ColourPop is a lot of their eyeshadow collabs look the same.
For foundation, we're gonna use mine, the Forever Skin Glow by Dior, because I think it's the best color.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The two of us went to this like market. What was it?
Oh yeah, Marukai Market.
Yeah.
In Little Tokyo.
Yeah, and I got the dusty pink mascara, which I have not seen anything like that around here in like Ulta and Sephora and stuff, and I love it. Again, it's one of those things where I'm like, I'm not wearing any makeup. I am.
Ooh, so different from when I do it. It's very glowy already.
I'm gonna use this like cream blush. It's called Cheek Heat, and I like that it shows up in like a little squirt bottle too, so it's way easy to like clean after each use.
Hygienic.
Oh my god, this is so pretty. Oh my god, this is like a really pretty shade on you. Hello.
Aw, thanks.
Oh, I love like doing
therapy makeup. You're giving me makeover as you're complimenting me.
This is a technique that I learned how to do recently that I feel like has really elevated my like makeup game. You know, open your eyes for me. Pinkish and orangey tones cancel out blue more than just like putting concealer on top. So what a lot of people used to do is they used to just put like their concealer underneath their eyes, which is good because concealer has more pigment. And so it would cover them up, no problem, but then your eyes would just look really bright, so you might look more awake, but it wouldn't necessarily get rid of that dark under eye either. So this, putting blush under your eyes, just like a 2-for-1, it like connects your eye look to your bottom. So there's not that like line of disconnect between your cheek and your under eye. It makes it all look way more seamless and like you're not even wearing any makeup. Everything is melting so beautifully together. I'm having a blast. I love doing people's makeup.
So I also brought this Rare Beauty contour stick, the bronzer that I used to use for my prom look in March this year, but I feel like I haven't been able to use it effectively. I'm asking Skylar to help me get used to it.
So with all like products that come in a stick, you want to warm it on the back of your hands, have it get used to like your skin, get it warmed up, get it a little bit more usable. And then because this looks like it is a neutral shade, so what's the difference between like a contour and a bronzer is a bronzer will give you that like more orangey toned because it'll make you look more tan, and a contour is way more cool toned, so it's supposed to mimic the shadows on your face. You want to use it to bring a little bit more depth to your face. You kind of want to use a tinier brush so you have more precision with it. So follow the natural thing of your cheekbones, and you're gonna wanna put it above. Not right where your cheekbones are, but a little bit above that, so that way you have some place to blend it out. Not a huge difference, but it definitely made it a little bit more like bronzy instead of pinkish on the sides of your face. I'm gonna do something that I've never seen you do, and that's freckles.
Okay.
So this is a tinted brow gel. Really important though, if you're doing freckles, is you have to blend them out, because it can be so noticeable when you don't.
This is what it looks like up close. You can see the freckles she drew here.
Sorry, I like looking at my lip products first, but I'm gonna avoid doing that for today. I wanna make sure that whatever lip we go through, or go with, goes with the eyes that I'm gonna do.
Oh.
So this is the Bright palette.
All my American friends have at least a color pencil color palette. It's so cute.
And this is the more fun part. So this is when I get to flex that I can paint. I know it looks dirty from the front. All the colors are clean, I promise. But this is my sketch paint palette for these are all eyeliners. I use it all the time. And
it's like watercolor.
It literally is. It's watercolor paint for your eyes. And so I'm gonna use that for detailing. So I'm gonna put that right there. Here's what I was going to do. I was gonna go full blue. But I think now that I've worked on your base a little bit more, I love these tans and oranges and pinkish, stuff that we got going on here. So I'm still gonna go neon, but I think I'm gonna go neon in a different direction. You're like the perfect model, oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
A lot of people, their eyes will involuntarily twitch, and that's not their fault. So I don't judge them for that or anything, but it does make it seem so when I'm doing their eyes like this, I kind of have to hurry up and be decisive, because I don't know how much longer they're gonna be able to keep their eyes still. Look at me.
This is what it looks like right now.
So now I'm gonna add a little bit of gray and brown.
Oh, I love it when you do that to yours. It gives a natural depth.
And I'm gonna give kind of a natural smoked out wing towards the lash line.
Oh yes.
That's why I prefer to use this palette over traditional eyeliners with the tube, because I can't control what the formula is on that. I just have to use what they gave. I can't wait to replicate that on the other side. Hold on, I have to
Moments later.
Fine, all spined out. All right, this is gonna be a lot of me doing a lot of flickering eyes back and forth, because I get to match a big wing on the one side of the face. My first original goal when I started doing makeup, in high school, was to cover my acne. But now I think my new goal, instead of completely erasing it, is to just minimize and just live with it. And I think once that became my new goal, I started enjoying makeup a lot more for what it could do versus getting angry at it for what it couldn't do. It couldn't automatically make a double chin go away. If you contour your double chin, that's gonna make it minimize to, the average eye, but it's not gonna make it completely disappear. I found myself being able to experiment with it a lot more and actually finding ways that I could enjoy it. Oh God. Everyone, deep breaths, everyone.
I had to thoroughly brush my teeth because I ate garlic. It's funny because when I thought of moving here, I obviously expected a lot of people to wear colorful makeup. Reality, people actually go to work without makeup, does everything without makeup.
Yeah, that's kind of the difference, as I've also noticed that too, is I feel like for LA, the hidden status symbol of being naturally beautiful, of having naturally clear skin. I feel like stuff like this, that kind of shows that you put in a lot of effort, right? This eye look, this base doesn't happen naturally. But I feel like the flex of a lot of LA-based beauty standards is oh, this, I didn't even try. So it is a lot of minimalism, a lot of sleek back looks, the slick back hair. This is trendy if you want to go to a festival, if you want to go to a market, a flea market. Honestly, I'd wear this to school.
Were you allowed to wear makeup to school?
We were actually. That was one of the cool things. They'll send you home if your skirt's too short. They'll send you home if you have a hat on. They'll send you home if they don't like, you know, the shirt that you're wearing, but they won't send you home if they think you have too much makeup on. So, and I'm really grateful for that because that kind of gave me the chance to practice before it mattered. Like no one cares if your makeup is bad if you're a freshman in high school. Of course it looks bad. You're a freshman in high school.
Yeah.
And I was allowed to look busted. So by the time I went to college and it like kind of mattered like that I was good at it, I had those years of practice of being really, really bad at it. So I could get all that out of my system. Let's say I'm using the same combination of dark brown and gray that I used to do her smoky eyeliner. And just lightly fill in her eyebrows.
I hate my eyebrows, to be honest.
Really? I love that.
They grow unevenly, so it's hard to...
No, mine do too. Sisters, not twins, is not always the saying. This is my little lipstick that I use on my...
What?
I want to say clients.
Wait,
but...
what? This is so small. What the heck?
And it's like a very universally flattering like nude. Yeah, so again, a little warm, a little bit on the back of my hand.
It kind of goes well with the blush that you saw.
I'm very into mauves. I'm very into...
Me too.
That.
I don't have any...
I like this lip color because it's basically everyone's like natural lip color, a little bit darker, a little bit more purposeful, and it adds that shine. This is one of my favorite makeup things of all time. This is the 1999 High Shine Gloss. Extra like layer of dewiness to like the skin. My skin is just this flushed and glowy and beautiful all the time. And one of the reasons too that I wanted to do like mascara last, remember how I said that I wasn't a professional makeup artist? One of my personal blocker zones is being able to put mascara on other people. I'm really, really bad at it. And I don't want to mess up your eye look. I want to make sure the shape is consistent.
So like this way.
Exactly. Okay. All right, couple finishing touches here. This shimmer shade. Look up. Put it right underneath. And I'm also going to choose a warm tone sparkle. So that way that kind of connects to the above. You're done.
Really?
Yeah. All right, I have a giant mirror. I can't guarantee how clean this giant mirror is gonna be.
Wow. Oh, I like that. The last touch that you did to make my eyes more pop. This is my final look. You can see a flower here. Got that sharp, badass wing eyeliner. You can see that my eyebrow is more consistent. I love how you did the lips though. Thanks. It's also trendy in Japan, like using the natural skin.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
There has to be balance somewhere, and I feel like the balance needs to be, if the eyes are going to be your focus, then your skin needs to be like way more minimal. But I guess your skin is just so naturally dewy that it was really easy for me to kind of go in and add. I added the flower because first of all, flowers are so easy. It's just a couple of dots. It really exudes like freshness, this look.
That's so cute. Thank you so much, Skylar.
Of course, this was so fun. Obviously, like anytime you want me to do your makeup for anything,
yes, of course. Thank you. I will definitely have to think of more ideas or let us know what kind of looks should try on me. Sorry, I forgot to film this separate video. Please close your eyes. This is for you. Umaibo. She loves this delicious stick. If you haven't seen our collab video, our first video with the Japanese snacks one, and she did that in like 10 seconds of me explaining. Love that. Thank you. Of course. Thank you so much, Skylar, again for your time and this gorgeous glam up. See you in the next video. Bye.